Oh, anyway.
Topic of the day.
Or.
Or,
What does OR stand for on the sticker?
you know, that's a good tip for a lot of people like read it like that. Like
I,
P-10C-OR
that
ported.
that's what I. All right, so if you want to know what we're talking about, so I read the sticker on here and it says CZ P10C or ported. So Bay was telling me CZ P10C optic ready or ported. So I was like, no, I know it's optic ready, but it says or. He was like, optic ready. So I said, that no.
Some of
So
us,
or is optic ready. So that's the joke. The joke. The joke of the day. All right, so what are we talking about today? We are talking about the CZ P10C optic ready ported pistol. Yes, we are. Now, we do already have the P10C and we already have a review on that. So if you're just interested in the regular one, you can check that video out. But we are talking, y'all already know I've been into these ports and comps and all that good stuff. And this is how she looks. Very, when you think of CZ, you definitely don't think of something that looks like this. You're looking for color. You're looking for, those the grips that just have the orange, the blue, the red, the green, maybe even the gold digger. So looking at something like this, it's a little bit more bland. But anyway, it's still a nice shoot. And being that it's comped, as you can see, we do have a nice, decent comp on here. I feel like it's going to be a very nice shoot as well. Now, what we are looking at here is the CZ P10C, and this one is it does have a 4-inch barrel. The weight on here is pretty decent. It's a 26.8-ounce pistol. It is optic ready, as I was telling you before, and it does have, yes, these are night sights. Serrations in the front and the rear of the sight, as you can see, not too aggressive, but it seems like it's just going to be just right. Aggression in the grip is a very sticky stipple. When I say sticky, I mean it has like little pinchitos, little stickers on it. So when you grip it, it kind of grips into the palm of your hand. If your hands are sweaty or if you're more of a sweatier shooter, this definitely will be one that will not slip out of your hand. It does come with two 15-round magazine, so 15 plus 1 would be 16, and it does have your tools and additional back straps as well, and your lock and a couple of base plates. So these base plates can possibly give me probably a +2 as well. I didn't know this was in here. Yep. There you go. So this is something definitely that I will be looking into changing out in the future. But overall, a very clean, simple pistol, very nice. First impressions, we do have memory pads on here on your left and your right side, and you do have a 1 rail pick space underneath. Very, very wide trigger guard. As you can see, it's a little bit more blockier. But look, although it's blockier, it's nicely extended, so you don't have that, and the undercut is very nice and deep as well. You do have some serrations on the front of that, but I think this is going to be a pretty decent shoot. It's very sticky, so we're going to wipe this off before I actually take this in. And overall, first impressions, it's a lot nicer than the original P-10C. So we know where we are, we know what we're doing. The only thing left now to do is what? Suit them up so we can set them down range. Oh no. Whew. All right, so if you're just now joining, we are shooting the CZP-10C comp. Okay, listen. You guys know that my husband and I, we are a self-sponsored channel. Everything that I bring to you, it comes out of pocket. So if you would like to support the channel, please make sure that you like this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Okay? Thank you. All right, so back to what I was saying. All right, so if you're just now joining, we are shooting the CZP-10C P-10C comp. Very nice. All right, so we got our 2 magazines and a hard case. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a hard case. Slide feels good, okay? The trigger weighs in or comes in at a weight between 5.6 and 5.9 pounds. So we're gonna feel that trigger out, see how the trigger feels, and I'm gonna let you know. Oh, that was nice. Although it was a little tight, it felt like a very good, hard charge. Let's see. Let's get this first shot. All right. The trigger feels like it has a very long travel, but once you get to that wall, the break is pretty instant. All right, for my first time feeling this out, trigger is a little bit heavier, but the pistol feels nice in the hand. Whoa, can't do that. All right, I got my gripe already is happening with that trigger. You see that? The bladed trigger, I'm not a fan. Let's bring that target up. Okay, not too bad for my first 2 magazines. Pretty consistent. Yeah, I was driving a little bit lower, but again, it's my first time shooting this pistol, and she feels pretty decent in the hand, I would say. That trigger, it's giving me the same feeling that the Glock triggers give me. The blade is almost pinching my trigger finger. All right, so let's get reloaded and do it again. Okay, as I was telling you, it does come with 2 15-round magazines. The magazines do load quite nicely. Right now, my only grip with this pistol is the actual trigger. Not so much as the weight of the trigger, but it's the safety. See that button safety on there? Is what I'm not enjoying at all. All right, I'm finding if I give it just a little bit more finger, it's not as annoying. It's not as annoying as if I keep it on the tip of my finger. So that can be fixed. Let's get the target. Again, this is my very first time shooting this, and I feel like my shots are pretty nicely placed. I am sure that this would be something that I am going to enjoy shooting quite a bit, especially if I put a red dot on here. You might just see this a little bit more. All right, so you're probably saying, well, Yoke, I don't see a lot of excitement out of you shooting this pistol. It's not that I'm not excited. I'm trying to take myself back. My initial shots when on my first, because this is my second, my first CZ-P-10C. I did enjoy it, but I'm trying to remember if I can feel a difference between the two. But like I told you, I've really been enjoying the ports and the compensators and all that stuff. So overall, the pistol has a very nice weight. Finding a loop around the actual trigger, but I'm going to leave these shots up and see how I feel about it. Ready? All right. I can't drop that slide. Whoa. Look at the target. For those who fed and shot, that consistency is beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's do it again. So far, so good. So far, so good. Bust it out, yo. Listen, the CZ P-10C comp. Let's get the target. Look at that. I don't like that. I don't like that, and I got 2 here, maybe 3 displaced. But excellent, 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 excellent. All right, so let's get some final words, and y'all already know I like it. So I definitely can feel, I can definitely feel a difference in the shoot. That is for sure. My pistol is clear and that magazine is empty. So as far as this shoot goes, my biggest complaint is definitely the trigger. It's not so much as the weight or the poundage of the trigger. It's more of that bladed safety that's on the trigger that kind of pinches my finger. But I felt like if I gave it more finger, meaning just scoot it back just a little bit more, it's not so sensitive on the actual tip of my finger. The sights on here are great. The pistol has the perfect weight, and the feeling of it just feels tough. It feels like this definitely will handle just about anything. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it pretty hard. I'm gonna run a few different types of ammunition through it. We did run 115 grain today, and she performed beautifully. So you will definitely see some more of her for sure. The CZ P-10C comp. Very nice. Listen, I got a question for you. What would you like to see compared to this? Drop that in the comments. As far as your comped pistols go, we'll definitely bring that for you. But yeah, overall, what did you think? What did you see? How did you feel? Let me know. Drop that in the comments. Listen, again, thank you so much for supporting the channel just by watching this video. You can also support by hitting that thumbs up and subscribing. Again, I appreciate you guys more than you know. And with that being said, yo gang, te quiero mucho, muchos besitos. Peace.